have inaugurated Walaga Stadium. The first phase of the stadium has been finalized with a cost of around 196 million baht. Leta Teresa.
Walaga Stadium has been inaugurated in the presence of senior federal and regional government officials, including Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, and President of the Oromia Regional State, Lemma Magarsa. On the inauguration ceremony, Mayor of the Naqamte town, Boggale Shuma, said the first phase of the stadium has been built at a cost of 196 million baht. He applauded the public contribution to the finalization of the project. Speaking on the event, President of the Oromia Regional State, Lemma Magarsa, underscored that the stadium will have greater advantage for the surrounding community for the entire West Oromia, adding that it will serve especially the youth as a recreation center and physical exercise site. He underlined that the stadium was built aimed at producing competent athletes and players from the area. Furthermore, the president noted that sport plays an important role in economic development. Thus, it is vital to use the stadium in a way that makes it the source of economy, he stressed.
Nowadays, not only for physical strength and health, sport has much greater role in economic industry. It is very crucial to make the stadium attract various sport games and be used for tourism purpose. It will also create opportunity for business, so we have to use it for economic cause in addition to sport purpose.
President Lemma stressed the importance of solidarity for any success. He called on the Oromo youth to strengthen unity more than any other time to create the Oromia they want, that is prosperous region.
Really, to create prosperous and developed Oromia, we should consolidate our solidarity above all. We should also make our region a peaceful one.
Prime Minister of Ethiopia, Dr. Abiy Ahmed, on the occasion called on the youth to maintain solidarity of the country, learning lessons from Oromo forefathers. He also called upon all Oromo people to strengthen their unity.
We have to preserve our freedom. We should transcend our freedom to the next generation who have played a crucial role in achieving the long-standing struggle of our forefathers. The solidarity of Oromo people should be cemented just as the previous time. I'd like to urge you to work on our solidarity.
The Premier also stressed the need to work aggressively on ensuring peace and stability in the area so as to intensify economic development, integrating East Walaga with other zones of its environs and other bordering regions of the country through business.
East Walaga interlinks 5 adjacent zones. Not only this, it also shares border with Amhara and the Benishangul Gumuz regions. Developing East Walaga zone helps us to develop being integrated through business with these zones and neighboring regions. So it should be worked with the attention on peace and stability of the area.
A delegation led by Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed and the President of the Oromia Regional State, Lemma Magarsa, has conferred with community representatives drawn from East Walaga in Naqamte town. Akil Gobro reporters.
After the inaugural ceremony of Naqamte Stadium, Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed and President Lemma Magarsa have discussed with representatives of East Walaga community on how to ensure sustainable peace and speed up developmental activities. On the event, President of the Oromia Regional State, Lemma Magarsa, said the Oromia and Benishangul Gumuz regional states have agreed to economically integrate the two regions to solve the security problem of the area from its grassroots level. President Lemma expressed readiness of the regional government to solve long-standing public grievances of the area by urging the community to safeguard the peace of their vicinity. President Lemma again called for all political parties across the region to come together and work for the future betterment of Oromo people. Prime Minister Dr. Abiy Ahmed, for his part, called for the unity of the nation to score far-reaching victory. The Premier pointed out that the federal government is working with its maximum effort to lift the nation from poverty. Prime Minister Abiy also stressed that good culture of peaceful coexistence of nations and nationalities need to be sustained from generation to generation. Participants of the discussion expressed their readiness to closely work with the government for the prosperity of nations. Aklilu Gabru, OBN Naqamte.
First Lady Zinash Tayachu has laid cornerstone for a secondary school to be built in Ochari district of North Jordan. Residents of the district have pleaded to support the construction of the school in all what they have. Here is Latato's story.
Ethiopia's First Lady Zinash Tayachu laid cornerstone for the construction of secondary school to be built in Wajali district of North Shoa zone in Oromia regional state. The construction of the school will be completed within a year. It will be built at a cost of 20 million birr. The project is funded by Gudina Tumsa Foundation, according to OBN April. Speaking on the event, the First Lady urged the surrounding community to discharge its responsibility in safeguarding peace and stability of the area, saying it is very significant for learning and teaching work. She also called on the residents to develop their culture of living in harmony with their neighbor region's people. Zinash expressed her wish to see the school be completed. The school will be built to produce educated citizens. To realize this cause, peace and stability are very crucial. Deputy Head of Oromia Education Bureau, Grima Baisa, for his part, underscored that his bureau is ready to do it level-based for the completion of the school's construction. Some residents of Wajali district Oben talked to expressed their commitment to realizing the completion of the project.
We are delighted over the move. We are also ready to support this success in what we can.
The construction of the school will make us free from transportation costs as well as relieve us from renting house in towns to attend our education there. So we feel happy.
The Ministry of Agriculture has called on all to play their part in helping the country's food self-sufficient. The ministry has held discussion with the stakeholders and the media as well as agriculture experts drawn from regional and federal level. Olma Baina.
In Ethiopia, agriculture is the major source of economy. According to Ministry of Agriculture, 35% of the country's GDP is gained from agriculture sector. The ministry has discussed the ways of mobilizing people of the country to enhance their role in strengthening the sector with various media organizations and agriculture experts drawn from both regional and federal levels. On the discussion, a research paper that reveals strengths and limitations of the sector was also presented. Minister of Agriculture, Umar Hussein, said that media should play its role in mobilizing the citizens of the country towards sustainable development, especially in terms of agriculture. In the development of this country, media have great role, but there are two main problems in media reporting. The first one is media usually reports interests of leaders of various sectors. This is to keep the interest of a person in a position. The second gap is that the government structures at different levels didn't open chances for discussion with various media organizations to work together. Umar also noted that media should report balanced stories than only focusing on political issues. As we all know, many media outlets have been reporting emotional issues. If this norm will continue, it is very difficult. So we have to balance our reporting system. It is possible to work on many areas. In doing so, we can build the base for our future. He also noted that Ethiopia is still importing wheat to minimize food insecurity of its citizens, adding that his ministry has been striving to change this history.
This country
has been importing wheat starting from 1969 to ensure food security in the country. So we have to change this scenario. To realize this, our ministry has been working hard in an organized way.
Director General of the Oromia Revenue Authority, Chaltusani, said paying income tax fairly will be very crucial for nation building and inheriting better country for the coming generation. The authority has organized awareness creation and public mobilization stage in Shashamane town. Olma Baina, some more on that.
Residents of Shashamane town and its environment have discussed how to create awareness among taxpayers community. Director General of Oromia Revenue Authority, Chaltusani, said that tax collection process of the region has many limitations. Our region has shown remarkable improvements in terms of economy, but there are many problems in tax collection process. The main source of our income is money that is collected from tax. It is also when tax is properly collected that the government can open many job opportunities for our people, especially the youth. We have to also support the reform through strengthening our economy, she said. Head of the Oromia Trade Bureau, Mulatu Zagai, also said that the role of investors in enhancing the economy of the country is very significant. Investors should work hard to modernize their investment so as to open job opportunities for jobless youth beyond their tax-paying roles. Chief Administrator of West RC Zone, Muhammad Kamal, for his part, said that traders and investors should honestly play the role for the development of the country. Head of Revenue Authority of West RC Zone, Daso Burka, also said that the main problems that hinders the revenue of the zone are illegal trading and contrabanding, adding that strengthening the implementation of the rule of law is very crucial. The main rent-seeking approach is not from outside, rather it is from the government structure. We have been striving to correct this. Some participants of the discussion have also suggested that every stakeholder should work hard for the implementation of the rule of law in order to combat illegal trading and rent-seeking approach. We have taken corrective measures on brokers of illegal traders as our zone. Those people are more than 200. On the event, model taxpayers were also nominated as ambassador of tax.
Residents of Southern Sodor district of West Chardon witnessed that the environmental conservation works they carried out for years are now benefiting them. The residents have called on others to take lessons from their experience and benefit them. More on that.
In Southern Sodor district of Southwest Zone, the works of natural resource conservation is well underway. Residents of the district are contributing their fair share to rehabilitate the deforested land in their area. They also witness that they are benefited from the rehabilitated land. Previously, the land was destroyed and it became bare. Even there was no grass on it for our cattle. But now, as you have seen, it has become green. According to the surrounding community, previously the land was covered by forest. Due to the lack of awareness, they destroyed it for different purposes. But with the attention given to rehabilitate the deforested land, the area has become covered by various tree seedlings. Agriculture expert of the area, Murgeta Kumsa, for his part, said that the change has come due to active participation of the surrounding people.
Our
people owned the rehabilitation work and actively participated on it. Watershed development, planting tree seedlings as well as nurturing the land was totally run by the public. That is why we registered this result. Residents of other districts of the zone have shared best experience. We have got a lot of experience from them and we will implement it in our area. Head of Southwest Zone, Agriculture and Natural Resource Office, Abtamopse, said his office has planned to develop more than 269 watershed in this fiscal year in the zone. Chief Administrator of the zone, Baisa Kuma, for his part, underlined that the people of the zone should actively participate on peacekeeping as they have registered better results on basin development workers.
Now news from abroad. Sudan's military